Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Riverlore, and welcome back to Icarus. So, been a bit since I recorded an episode. I actually tried recording an episode on, I think it was Friday, Thursday, or Friday. Yeah, let's say Friday. No. Yes, let's say Friday. Tried twice. Got interrupted twice. Just said screw it, and here we are today. One of the times I was actually interrupted was from our plumber. So we had an awful experience on Thursday, I believe that it was. We actually, most of you, or some of you who actually watch my videos on a regular basis, have heard me talk about our brand new deck that we got put up finally. And Thursday morning, my wife went downstairs and I heard her yell out. And sure enough, we had some flooding going on, which was absolutely horrible. Luckily, it wasn't it wasn't the whole entire basement, but there was definitely enough that I would say probably a third of the basement was flooded. We've got we've been we vacuumed up some water. We did this and that. We did this and that, and it's still not 100% dry. Of course, whenever you have that much wetness and dampness, the smell is really atrocious. You got to worry about mold. You got to do all these things. So, anyways, we figured out what the issue was. It was our water softening device. At nighttime, it will go through what's like a recycle, where it like recycles the water. And that's what caused the flooding. So ultimately, we brought in a plumber. We turned that off. We brought in a plumber to take a look because we've had that thing on forever and never had an issue. And it turns out that the people who did our deck drove one of the deck pilings directly through our sewer line. So there was the reason it didn't happen right away is because there was stuff going around the pipe, which was in the middle of our sewer line. And eventually it started getting backed up, and then we're in the situation we had today. So we reached out to the contractor, and to his credit, he's going to be sending somebody in to dig it up and fix it. So, what a pain in the ass. Which makes it so much more exciting when you get an opportunity to escape to Icarus, if you know what I mean. That being said, we are going to today. The plan. I've got some. If you look at my screen, I made a boo-boo yesterday. I updated my NVIDIA drivers, and then I thought I seen that it hadn't been optimized as far as they were concerned. And so I got them to. I tried their recommended settings, and it was atrocious. I got much worse performance, and it didn't look anywhere near as good. And so I went in and I tried to fix as much as I could, but now I notice that I'm getting some fractaling and tearing in the middle of my screen. I'll just go show you. Let's see if we can duplicate it. I found it happening a lot when I was out here. Let's turn him around. Let's do this and this. Swing this around. And then when I was going up, you can see it in the middle. Even if I go slow, right in the middle of the screen, as I go up and down, you can see the line tearing. So that's kind of crappy. Anyways, the plan for me today, guys, is if you come in here, let's turn a light on. Actually, let's get something softer going. Let's have some softer light. There we go. You can see that we've got the rooms built up a little bit, right? So I think we're going to hang some leather curtains in front of the doors, and I think that this is going to be our kitchen, our dining area. Rather small, but it is what it is. So I actually want to come into here, and I want to go into tier 3. And there's a thing, I don't know if it's tier 3 or tier 4, but there is a, oh, it's got to be tier 2 then. Here it is, carved wood furniture. Look at all those wardrobes and beds and everything. It's all made in the carpentry bench, so that's cool. Actually, that was, you can see the tearing here too. If anybody has any recommendations on how to potentially a setting that can be changed, I have a NVIDIA 3060, so it's not the greatest card in the world, but it shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, so I believe that everything has changed over there. And I think the other thing that we want to do, let's actually just see how much iron we have. Oh, we have tons of iron. So let's do this. How many of these are we going to make? Let's make 3. Oops. Okay, I need more. Give me more! Mm-hmm. I think one of the other things that we're going to do as well is we are going to does this require, oh, it requires biofuel. Good, that's the one that I want. I'm sick of having to dodge slugs, so we're going to make one of these. There it is. So 20 aluminum is enough to get. Yep. And then we need 20 electronics. We currently have 4. Oh, nice. Isn't that nice when you can just do this? Very cool. All right, let's take all this. Pick this up. There's one of them right there. See? This is why I want to do what I want to do, what I'm doing here. Man, I'm telling you, I got so choked yesterday. I had a situation where my arrows started just going right through everything. I wonder how big a circumference of protection that creature deterrent adds. Anyways, yeah, the hitboxes were just sucking yesterday in our Mrs. Riverlore and myself. Come on. were playing, and I had arrows just going through things left, right, and center. It was pretty ugly. All right, let's go into here. We're gonna go into here. Let's add to this. Destroy this. Oh, I have some tomatoes in my bag. Does that mean these poor guys are out of food? The water trough is completely empty. Okay. How's he doing? His water still seems pretty decent. Did I not have another water jug here? Could have swore I did. Let's try and stay semi-focused. Did I put the fridge in here? No, I did not. Let's, here's a fridge. Does it have, it does not have any meat. Okay, whatever. We'll do something about that afterwards. Go and get some ice. Bada bing. Now, let us gonna come. They always seem to come to this corner. Hopefully they leave me the hell alone. So for those of you who may or may not know what this is, who may or may not have watched one of my videos in the past, essentially what this does is it creates an area where creatures will not respawn, is I believe how. Let's actually take a look at what it says here. A handy item that creates a zone of protection, reducing the likelihood of creatures within its large radius. Requires biofuel. So this is actually a very, very large radius. This is much bigger than I thought it would be. And that's fantastic. So that should stop the old sluggos. It's kind of like putting a mosquito deterrent up. you know. Anyway, so that's good. Did I happen to put a water bottle inside of any of these? Nope. Do I have any steel? Let's go and take that and that. Take this and this. I'm definitely going to have to look at that tearing. Why is this still on? Mm-hmm. 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 What time is it? Time to spend some points. Okay. Let's take a look at here how some of the goals that I have had when it comes to point spending. So first things first is that by coming over to here and spending points this way, it allows us to make sticks without having to pick sticks up. So literally we can cut down a tree and we can make a ton of sticks if we want. Very, very handy. The other reason I come down here is because I love this. Wood is automatically gathered from chopping trees. One of my biggest pet peeves about Icarus is when you're cutting wood and a piece of wood falls through the skin of the world, so to speak. And if you play this game at any point in time, you'll experience it, so you'll understand what I'm talking about. So this actually puts all of the wood right into your inventory. I very much like the weight reduction. So between this, we've got 20% weight reduction there and an additional 20%. We also have minus 25% over encumbrance penalties, so that's really, really, really cool. So that's one of the reasons why we've got there. We may take some points and start working our way down here, ultimately to get to the yield, an extra 20% of iron. I don't know if that's... Okay, let's move on. Over to here. I love working on here, especially this. This is what gives us the yellow bars above all the creatures that we can see, and that's how also tells us how close they are to dying, so on and so forth. I can create leather rope from leather, which is very, very good. And a little trick for you guys. I don't carry any with me because I guess maybe I'm a more experienced player or whatever. But you can actually, if you have like 100 rope on you, if you destroy that rope, it will actually turn into fiber. And so if you're ever someplace and you're stuck down, I've actually had it where I've been stuck in a cave that I've fallen through and I needed to make ladders. and I just took the rope, destroyed it, and picked up some wood that was in the cave and bought a Bob's Your Uncle. I had some ladders. Let's finish this up. Okay. So that's one of the very, very cool things you can do. And then also comes down here, and I can get the ghillie armor if I choose to, which I don't really ever make. It's really for being sneaky. It doesn't afford you fantastic protection. And then you come all the way down here, and it makes the Arctic armor. I want to make a set of this. It is very, very challenging with the polar bears. And so we're going to see what we can do about creating a little building and creating, I think we have some fur armor somewhere around. Is it in here? Or we haven't actually created it with this character. I sometimes do honestly get, maybe it's in here. Yeah, there it is. So we've made the fur armor here. We haven't done the attachments, so we'll have to do that as well. Let's go back here. Back in Italicus. So that gets us down to there. Here, gardening is a big part of the game and can be a big part of the game. I just haven't got around to placing garden boxes because I literally just finished my building. But the thing that you go for down here, the put your points, is to get to evergreen, and it says plant crops will not wither. So there's nothing worse than planting a bunch of things in your gardening boxes and then coming back too late and it's all rotten. So that's not a lot of fun. So by putting your points into there, it means that you don't ever have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and create 10 of these. Pardon me. I'm just going to pour a cup of coffee here, a cup of joe. Bring it back over here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and fix this. Repair. Go back into here. So that's very, very beneficial. Also, I put these points into here. You didn't necessarily need to do it, but the higher the yield of what you're getting, the less you have to grow. So that's really, really cool. Let's go over to here. A little bit of extra speed. Nothing wrong with that. I always throw 3 points into there. Come over to habitat. 30% stamina regen. That's really, really important. I put a point into here simply because platinum can be very, very hard to come, or titanium. And so, instead of needing 12 platinum to build a pick, I only needed 9. It's just one simple point that's actually will save you quite a bit over the long run, especially since I tend to make. So I didn't just save 3 bars. I saved 3, 6, 9, 12 bars. So, that's a whole nother pick there, or something that I could make. I probably will put these 3 points into here just because, spending valuable resources to repair your stuff is a big pain. Coming over to building. I always put 2 points into here. So this actually makes it so that our concrete costs 25% less, which over the long run is a huge, huge benefit. And then we come down here. We've got 5 more generic inventory slots in our storage. And we come down over here. Oh, let's put... Oh. Son of a gun. Those metal containers. I thought I had 2 points into there. I made a mistake there. So they've actually been built, and they only have 3 generic inventory slots, not 5. What a pain in the butt. This is really cool. Increased smelting speed on furnaces. So if we come over here and we look at the furnace that we built, and we come in over here, you'll see stuff smelts 15% faster. So that's really, really cool. Let's go ahead and eat something. And then over here, 25% crafting speed of deployable items. So it isn't something that's actually quantifiable. Like, it's not visible like it is when you look here and it says this. But I'm thinking that what this means is that when I make something in a container, that it is creating it 25% faster. I put 1 point into discount stone, simply because in some areas you don't always stone will be sufficient. You don't always need to make concrete. You know what? Let's actually put the second point into there. And I needed a certain amount of points to get down to this second box here, so that's one of the reasons why we did that. Combat, I don't have anything selected yet points-wise. Solo, quick couple of things that are actually really, really valuable. This is one of them right here. I always try to get down here, minus or plus 25% weight capacity. That's huge. Coming down over here, 10% yield from mining. That's huge. Trees, 10%. It all adds up. And then there, so that's that. Let's actually come into here, and I think that we are going to put the second point into there. Foraging by hand, but sometimes you need that. I know it sounds silly, but let us actually why is this on? Let's have a little see. Okay. Deactivate. All right. I guess the big thing here is at least my items aren't being destroyed. So this is actually functionally working. It's kind of a cool thing. You can't actually turn these into stone though, or into stairs, which is a bit unfortunate. All right, let us go to, oops. Tier 3, and we're going to make a kitchen. Is the kitchen in tier 2? Here we are. Kitchen, medicine bench, biofuel stove. Yep. I don't know what kitchen corner bench is, but we're going to build all of these and see if how we can put them all together. Yeah, let's do that. Sort. All right, so let's start here. We need sort this down here. 20 nails, 8 iron. Let's I think it said 20 nails, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring that. All right, so we're gonna build that. And then we're gonna build that. And we're gonna build that. Is this gonna give me enough to build everything? No. Okay, we need 4 more nails. Son of a gun. And we're going to build that. Now, oops, let's go upstairs and see how it all fits together. I'm very excited about the medicine bench. Wondering if I can't maybe put another half-piece entrance here. Be interesting to check that out. All right, let's go into here. All right, I believe one of these is called a corner something or other. All right. And the kitchen storage. Now, why is the... All right, we're not doing that. Corner. Oh, that's not straight. Whoa! Look at that storage. Medicine bench. I think this is the kitchen bench. And then the medicine bench. So a modular workplace for cooking and concocting complex recipes. So what do we got here? Is this where we can make our pies? Where's the pies? I want the pies, man. Cream corn. Pickled freshwater fillet. Provide a fillet modifier for 20 minutes. That's interesting. So that's got 150 health, 30 stamina regen. Oh, it adds plus 150 maximum. Huh. That's actually really good. Maybe we might have to... Plus 20% shared experience gained. And I like that it's 20 minutes. Pickled avocado. Here's what we're looking for. Yeah. 2 platinum leaves. Survival kit. Instantly heals basic wounds, deep wounds, frostbite, heat stroke, and heat exhaustion. That's a big health recovery. Because this one does 250. Yeah, so that does double. Some water treatment pills we can make our own. That's kind of cool. All right, well, there's that. And I think that the other thing we need to do is to make a fridge. What is he doing here? Dude, what are you doing here? Maybe I need to move this. I hope the frickin' slugs don't come back. I know you're not harmful, but you need to die. Let's fix our bow while we're at it. All right, now, if I'm not mistaken, let's take a look at the fridge. Tier 2. We are looking for ice box. Oh, I'm going to need to save up some points for this. Ice box. There it is. Now, some of you astute people might have noticed that we have one already right over here. However, let's go ahead and deploy that. Well, let's come over here and make a new one. So we need 40 wood and 4 more iron. 40 wood. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sort. And I think it said we needed, let's just take one of those. Craft. Now you notice that my fridge has a glow around it. We'll go ahead and put that, sorry, my ice box. So they look identical and everything, but if we open this one and we've got 612 storage. However, we open this one, whoops, I have some. We open this one, and because we put talent points into here, then if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so we got 6, 12, 18, 22 storage on here. So we're going to actually pick this up and we're going to destroy it. Can we build another one? What do we need? 20 wood and some more fur. Or leather, I think it was. Let's take that. Now, what else are we going to do here? Some of this stuff in regards to cooking for the kitchen. This is going to go upstairs. Yes. There is half pieces. Let's make 2 of these. So I can actually come up here. Oh, yeah, no. 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 And again, I say no. We'll figure something out afterwards. So let's go. Let's put the fridge right here. And no, I don't think so. I think it's gonna go over here. Okay, now recipes. What's in here? So that's storage. That's that, and that's that. What is happening here? I thought... Oh, alterations. What alteration does this have? 10 generic slots, of course. No water network. Yeah, okay. Isn't one of these... So that has storage. That has storage. I'm quite conflicted. Kitchen bench. Did I miss one? I believe that I might have. Do 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 do. Biofuel stove is the one that I missed. Where's the biofuel stove? Kitchen bench, kitchen storage. What is the biofuel? What's it made in? Machining bench. What am I missing something here, guys? There it is right there. Oh, 24 iron ingots. All right, let us put this in there. Let's put this in there. Let's put this in there. This. Let's go put... I will move some other stuff around, but I am clearly running out of... Do. Put that in there. Take this out. Sort. Add. Put that there. Beautiful. Let's have another sip of coffee. So now, let's grab this. I think there's a little chunk of, let's grab some wood. Take a look at the time, we're good. We're gonna repair this. Turn it off. Grab our lamp. And now we are going to go and check on our platinum mine and see if we can get... So let's start something before I go. We are clearly running low on iron. Clearly, I don't mind the pygmy being here and the other things because they're peaceful. But I sure hope those snails don't come back. I know they're not called snails or slugs, but... Let's actually just make sure that this mine is all cleaned out. Sometimes the mines come back. It's been my experience. Clearly nothing here. Don't want to unnecessarily kill those dudes. Don't know why I didn't bring my mount. Just trying to avoid those dill holes. I believe we go right around the corner. I do not know how much of this stuff they have, so I might as well grab it while we're here. I think I'm just going to adjust the volume a little bit. That seemed kind of loud. I know I turned it on. Turned it up a bit earlier in the weekend. There it is. Let's bring that down. Sort. Next thing that we're going to do is switch over to the stone arrows. For some reason, we are down to 17 frames per second right now. Oh, yeah, fine. Fine, I'll kill you with a stone arrow. I believe... Holy crap. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, now, oops. I think that we are going to all right. Wrong mine. I think we want to go down here. Because I've never been to this mine before. I think we want to go... right about here. No, right about here. Okay, let's give it a go. Wow. This place is actually, when it's sunny here, it's actually really pretty. We are still a ways. Some of those trees. Just bonkers. It would appear we have arrived at our destination. All right. Now, well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have arrived. And I'm going to do you guys a favor. And I'm going to go ahead and mine this mine by myself. We're right around that 1 hour point in time. And nobody... Oh, look, it looks like I got a phosphorus arrow loaded. Nobody really wants to sit here and watch me mine through everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do that myself. Subscriber-wise, it looks like we went yet again on the Ferris wheel. We went from 160 down to 159 and back up to 160. All due to my good friend Ramon Castro, who is our newest subscriber to the channel. Welcome, Ramon. I hope that I hope I don't disappoint. I hope that you enjoy the content. Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, and if you joined the episode, go ahead and smash that like button. If you want to make sure that you're not missing the next episode, go ahead and crush that notification bell. And if you really want to show me some love, absolutely 100% free, please go ahead and subscribe. Lastly, if you know anybody who might enjoy the content, I'd really appreciate a share. Comments are always welcome, and I do my best to read them all. As always, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you happen to be in the world, whether it's morning, whether it's afternoon, or whether it's evening, I hope you have had or are having an amazing fucking day, and I hope I was able to make it a little bit better by putting a smile on your face. Thank you very much. Peace and love always, and we'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.